What's up guys, Intellitech Studios here, and today we'll be doing a demo on the Bissell PowerForce Bagless Turbo Model 6585. Now as we can see, I already did a video, although as of the time that I recorded this, I haven't uploaded it yet, because I need to edit the two parts together, of me stripping this down and cleaning it out, although I didn't show the reassembly process very much, since it's just the reverse of me taking it apart. But you can see it's all clean. I didn't clean the actual, this part where the motor, or where the headlight was, so you can see I wiped that down. I need to get a Q-tip and get some alcohol to get in the corners, so it's not perfect, but you can see this back part is super shiny. The base is in really good condition. I put in two brand new Febreze filters because that's what I had on hand. For some reason, even though this is brand new, the inner circular filter, it did not come with an outer circular filter. I believe it's designed for you to just use this part, but that's obviously not good. I did manage to save the outer circular filter from the old filter though, so that'll at least temper this and make this last longer, which on this filter is desperately needed. Hi Rocco, you're going to interrupt the second I start filming, but you're cute, so I'll let it slide. Also, guess whose birthday just happened? I know, it's not your birthday now, but it was your birthday. The vet let us know that his birthday is May 9th. So everyone wish him a belated birthday. He's been on this planet for a year. I know. And he gets a birthday flop for every year he's been alive. That's one flop. Alright, so I did end up replacing the brush roll in this, by the way, because even though it spins freely and it seems okay, for some reason, when I put it in this machine, it rattles really bad. And that's what that sound was that we heard whenever I first got this. So that is, of course, going to get replaced, and there's a brand new brush roll in it right now. Sir, can you please not get your cat hair everywhere? I literally this is all brand new stuff. Sir, I demand that you not deposit your cat hair everywhere. Okay, fine. I'll let it slide. Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. You're so fluffy. He's so big and fluffy. He's so fluffy. Look at all that hair falling off of him. I just grabbed some. Look at that. Just grabbed all that. He's not happy about it, but I just grabbed all that. And we'll just rub that on the carpet. Grab some more. Do we need some more? Just put that right there. Don't swat at me. Have you had enough? Have you had enough attention? Do you need more attention? Sir, I'm trying to do a video. Literally, you could have asked for attention the entire time I was home and not working. And the second I go to start filming, you demand my attention. It's because I'm on the floor, isn't it? You wanted some floor time? Why are you smelling me? Okay, now let me work now. Alright, so here's the bottom part. Here's the outer circular filter that I decided to reuse because I'm not going to run this without an outer circular filter, even though that is how they sold this. It's kind of jank though, because it's like, it's too big. There's a gap, so it doesn't do much. So it doesn't do much. But at least it's there, I suppose. I can try to squish it on and make it fit more tightly and just hope the suction clamps it down enough that it clamps this together, and this doesn't. This is white, and this is the type of filter that's not washable, so because yeah, the old one was not savable. Don't you love how that's like almost symmetrical, but it's not quite? It's just at a slight angle. But yeah, either way, so there's our bin. So we put that on and twist that. Oh god, this is always a pain on these when you got one hand. There we go. Just twist it. There we go, just like that. And of course, there's a lot of wiggle and a lot of play. There should not be that much wiggle. There really needs to be a rubber seal here, but there isn't. There also should be a rubber seal right here, and there isn't on this. That's just how they are. There's our HEPA filter cover and our new HEPA filter. Although the smell on this is pretty much gone, which is good because we got the smell from this filter. And this filter was open, even though it's still brand new. So we'll pop that on. We've already got some hair on the front from Rocco. That's all clean. There's still some gunk on the inside there, but I'm using it, so I don't really care. And then, of course, our little garbage pre-motor filter that I did wash. So all the filters. So this filter has been cleaned. And then, of course, the two important filters have been replaced. This thing is as refurbished as it's going to ever really be. And, of course, brand new belt, as you'd expect, which, I mean, that's a given. And a brand new brush roll. Although there's a little bit of play in it, but it should be okay. Brand new, genuine OEM brush roll. At least I believe this was OEM. I think it is. I honestly can't tell. It looks OEM to me, at least. This base plate appears to stick out a little bit more than it should. I'm wondering if that is an issue. I might have a spare somewhere. These wheels also seem kind of worn more than usual. I might have a donor one of these somewhere. I'm honestly not sure. But for now, it seems okay. But yeah, there's like water spots on the inside of there from just wherever. But yeah, so with that said, and of course the headlight, I didn't do anything with the headlight because it seems okay. And I don't know if I do decide to sell this, I'm not sure if I might hold on to the attachments because I don't have really any other extra sets. But for now, I've got a combination tool on it, got the proper extension on, got what looks like the correct crevice tool until you pull it out and realize it's the shorter version. Because this model would have came with a longer black crevice tool. The earlier 6596 came with a gray crevice tool. And we have a gray turbo brush, which this model would have came with a red turbo brush. And the earlier ones came with a yellow turbo brush. But this is a gray one. So there's that. And I think that's it. I think at this point we can run it. I mean, I think I showed you the serial information in the last video, but I'll still show it again. 6585, 62nd day of 2011. Pedals in great shape. All this is in great shape, really. Hose was a bit kinked, so I installed it the upside down to try to, even it out. But, I mean, yeah, that's really it. Obviously, there's, the wheels. I don't know why the people always gouge the wheels on these. I don't know what people are doing with their vacuums. Because, like, my Sanitaire, I've had this since 2020. And these wheels still look brand new. Like, there's not a scratch on these wheels. They still look brand new. And I've used this thing a ton. I don't know if people are using this on bare floor, but even if they were, I don't see how it would scratch that up unless they're using it on like pitted concrete, like vacuuming their driveway or something. But maybe they are. I don't know, because I see that all the time with vacuums. Every vacuum I get, these are scratched to crap. I wonder if there's a good way to like buff the wheels, because that's really the only thing that looks bad about the bottom of the machine. So yeah, and of course there were a couple screws that had some, not rust, but were like faded a bit. So I put those screws in areas of the machine that you can't see. So all the screws you can see are vibrant and shiny looking. So hopefully it should be good. So we'll see, is medium good for this? Medium kind of digs a bit. I'll put it a notch above. Should be good. All right. Make sure, is our air purifier on? Because this thing definitely is a dust belcher. Yep, it's on. It's on full blast. Not like it's going to make a difference, but, this thing's going to spit dust. But hopefully, with new filters, it shouldn't be as bad. But yeah, so we'll give it a run. Look at that. Apologies for the random, like, clutter spots. Usually the way I like to clean is I like to clean, or I like to organize a section of the living room, because sometimes stuff, I have too much stuff and stuff just gets thrown everywhere. And usually I'll, clean up enough to get a portion of the carpet, and then I'll vacuum, and then go back and pick up the rest of the things that are in the way, and then vacuum again. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's just the way I work. So if you saw, like, bags of stuff over there, I will address that. Don't worry. I'm not a slob. But in the meantime, also I noticed the thing uncovered a couple packing peanuts that just hadn't been really pulled out by any other machine, which is kind of impressive. So this thing, it amazes me when people have the audacity to say that these don't clean well. Like, the airflow, just the amount of just air rushing into this thing is insane. Like, sure, there should be seals in a bunch of different spots here, and this separator should be more effective at separating the smaller particles. Those are both true with these. But I mean, geez, and that's the other thing. This is very, very hot. This is very hot. These machines put out a ton of heat. But, nothing's warped. Maybe I should look into that, if that's abnormal. These are putting out... I always remember these always putting out this much heat. Maybe it's a flaw or something. I mean, for what it's worth, I didn't polish the commutator on this. I didn't do anything with reseating the carbons or anything like that. I didn't do anything to the motor. So maybe that'd be worth doing. But it sounds fine. It runs fine. And I know a lot of machines that push out a lot. I don't know if I want to open this, because, like, there's already dirt and fluff that's to the full line. Obviously the other side's completely empty, but the one side, see, and that sucks too, because when I pull this out, it's gonna dump dust everywhere. Even though I just cleaned this whole thing out. But hey, that's the thing is with this red tint, with this red, or is it pink, red? I think it's red. You can't really tell, so we're just gonna do it anyways. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of stuff, like, in the seams, and just a little bit of stuff that fell down, but that's reasonable. I can deal with that. It all is just stuffed in the one side. But the fact that it's half full, yes, the capacity on this isn't very much, but the fact that it's half full, it's impressive in its own right. Pretty good. Just push this down. Yeah, that's seeing that's the thing is now there's dust on that seal, and that's not going to come off. So wouldn't be ideal if I just shut this with all that stuff sticking out, but it is what it is. But let's see if I can pop off the filter. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of case in point. Like, you can hear the rattle in this filter. Trying to see if there's any fine dust on that pre-motor filter. For what it's worth, I don't feel anything on that pre-motor filter. So there's not anything big, at least, that's getting past this. But you can already see there's already dust and a lot of hair. See, there actually is hair on this outer circular filter now. And that's actually dirty enough that, like, you run this one more time and that top side's gonna get dirty and you're gonna have to clean this. Something that really sucks about this platform. There's just so much dust intrusion. But that's why I love the bagged versions of these so much, because this still, like, this does an amazing job cleaning. At actually picking up dust, at separating carpet fibers, at agitating. Like, all that is good. Let me set this down real quick. Sorry, I didn't get my tripod set up. There we go. But yeah, so, and again, we've got just stuff in the crack there. So, I mean, trying to get it to settle probably isn't very easy. So, yep, I'm just gonna put it back. Definitely not what you're supposed to do. See, like, all that dust is just falling out now. See, that's just terrible. Now there's, like, coarse debris on the outside. That's bad. But hey, you know, you could always do worse. I might take the V8 and dust this. Shouldn't have to do this every time you vacuum, but whatever. Oh, more. That's the thing, is if I would have to do that, if I have to dust the thing off with either a rag or another vacuum every time I empty it, then yeah, in that case I might as well use a Phantom, because a Phantom, you know, Phantom Fury will do the same thing. But it's also, that machine's also sealed a lot better. And it is kind of funny how the Phantoms manage to filter all the way to, like, really reasonably fine dust without any filters, and yet this thing struggles just as much with that level of filtration through 1, 2, 3, 4 filters. It's goofy, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, pretty good, I gotta say. You know I had a request to do, like, the silent type of demos, like I used to do, you know, 5-6 years ago. And I might start doing one of those again. But technically this machine I already did, because I did this machine at my dad's house 5 years ago, one of those demos. It's one of the more popular demos on the channel. I think the video got like 85,000 views or something like that. I actually don't remember if it was that one, if I'm quoting the numbers for that one or a different video. But still, not bad at all. Let's see what hair wrap we've got, if anything. Because these Bissell brush holes are usually pretty good at resisting hair wrap, and I have very long hair. Well, okay. There's definitely some. I definitely expect more on this side, because there's literally no suction going to that side. But we can see, yeah, there is some hair wrap. There's definitely some hair wrap on that side. And then, see, there's a strand right there. There's a couple strands right there. A lot of individual hairs. Nothing too crazy. You know, it's definitely not enough buildup to make it to where it's, like, hurting the machine's ability to agitate just yet. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Could definitely have done a lot worse with the hair tangles. So, I mean, a Dyson and a Shark, you know, the non-tangle Dysons and Sharks, like the MV352 and the UP20, those will tangle a lot more than this will. So, but yeah, It's kind of nice to use one of these again. Obviously, this one's the bigger, beefier, clunkier version. Because even on the second to high setting, there are patches on my carpet where the floor is uneven and the resistance is a bit greater and it gets harder to push. But it's still perfectly fine. So yeah, that's it. This is Intellitech Studios signing out. Leave your thoughts and comments and opinions on this machine in the comments below. I'm sure those who have been with the channel for a while will definitely have something to say. So yeah, this will definitely get the review treatment pretty soon. And that's it. Have a good one. Peace.